Belly up for Cyber Lunch.
Is this thing on? Are you on?
Sounds like it. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Is it on?
I think Stain said it best when they said, it's been a while.
It feels like it. It's just because we did a couple
You
episodes.
sound super quiet.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's on your end, bud.
I know. Hang on. Give me a little There we go. We're going to boost you up right there. That's a lot better. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. E3 has come and gone. We said nothing about it during the entire time because it's being touted as one of the most meh E3s in recent history, with Sony bailing out this year, which I guess was weird. Who cares?
What were they going to show anyway? It's
I know.
the same old stuff.
Jake upgraded 4K.
Yes, sir.
We will catch up on what we've been up to, plus stick around for This Week in 20 Questions. I have a back of the box.
Sounds good.
I try not to make it too difficult this time.
I don't feel like I'm going to do very good this week.
Why?
I don't know.
You got to go into it positively.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. Well, with that being said, I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a weekly podcast that deals with the nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives through growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, video games, and television shows of the past and today. So,
Yes,
it's summertime.
it is.
I'm loving it.
It is. It's really nice.
But actually, it's been quite calm here in Minnesota this summer, so...
It's been kind of chilly. It hasn't really been in the 70s much even.
No.
And
No.
Now it's going to be a week of hell, I guess.
Yeah, why not? You go from zero to hero, right?
Yeah. It's dry so far, but if it rains once or twice, we're in trouble. It's going to get bad.
Yeah, I can't wait. All the mosquitoes. Welcome to Minnesota.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't noticed many mosquitoes this year.
There will be. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I have been playing Sekiro again.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
You told me that.
I know my cousin kind of got me into it, like, oh, it's not that hard. You just got to relearn how to play those type of games. And I was like, okay, here we go. So jump back into it. I beat one side boss who I just completely just could not beat. I literally put it down for like a month and a half. And I was like, okay, I'm done with this. No more. I'm done. Because when I come home from work, the last thing I want to do is sit there and stress out and like my heart is pounding and I'm just trying to beat this thing and it's over and over and over. It's like madness is in repetition, right?
That's where I got to in that game. I loved it, but I just didn't want to do it anymore.
I feel bad for the people that actually reviewed it because unlike me, they couldn't, I don't know what the expression is, but they couldn't go on YouTube.
Yeah.
And look
true.
up like, oh, okay, this is what you need, blah, 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 blah. And now everybody's figured that out. So I'm like, hey, watch a couple of YouTube videos, some tactics. Because every boss is a puzzle and it's something to be figured out. So it's just how much do you want to put into that?
It wasn't even the bosses that bothered me, but nearly as much as the stupid NPCs, like the regular guys just wandering around. They would be so cheap sometimes. And like you would just be trying to get like a quick grinding through or something, and it was just like slapping your head into the wall over and over. But it was great. I mean, it is fun. The stuff I did play and the bosses I did beat were awesome. That giant bull, for instance, was great. First time I saw it. I just want another Bloodborne.
I just noticed your mic needs to be adjusted.
Does
Hang
it?
on one sec. Okay, so I got to this one part and there are two. I don't want to spoil this game because somebody. I know you're like whatever. Nobody's gonna ever play this that listens to this, but there's really great moments and it's competing right now for Game of the Year for me. I think
it was for a while for me too, but there's gonna be other things coming out that I know are gonna trump it. For
too
me,
much.
you know? Yeah.
Too much. Should we jump right into E3?
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of the main focal point of what we've kind of been missing. So. What did you like? Let's start positive this week.
Well,
and what did you like?
The obvious.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk. And that he's going to be a main character in there with you the whole time is freaking fantastic.
I think he's going to be like a Cortana of sorts.
Yeah. He's like, he's into programming that's in your body, you know? So he's like a ghost in the machine kind of thing. and he like
Ghost in the Shell.
yeah, what is it called? Johnny Silverarm, I think that's his
Johnny Silverhand.
Silverhand.
Why
yeah.
not?
That's awesome.
Why not? You're beautiful. Or
Yeah.
what did he say? Yeah,
You're
something
beautiful.
yeah.
And you're beautiful. It was great. He comes out on stage and everybody loved it. That guy's living the life right now, man.
I know. It was like he was like Oprah. Like he was just one step away from being like, look under your chairs.
Yeah, you get a car and you get,
a car. Everyone.
Yeah. I got it. And I loved when he was like, when everybody's cheering, he's like, hold on now. I got to tell you about something. Like he's just like Keanu. It's so funny. I love that guy. I don't care what anybody says.
From when I started, I didn't even realize that the conference had started. So when I started actually watching it, that was the first thing I saw.
Me
so I'm
too.
like, here we go.
Me too, yeah.
This E3 is going to be lit.
Yeah.
No.
It was all kind of blah. It was just about a lot of stuff we already knew about.
Yeah.
That's coming. It was cool to get dates on stuff finally. But
some stuff.
well, Doom. What was the other one?
Death Stranding.
Yeah, there's a date for that.
Jedi Fallen Order. Borderlands.
Isn't there a date for Last of Us now too?
A Link to the Past.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. And I owe you a cheeseburger from last week.
Oh, that's
Son
right.
of a bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
I re-listened when I got bored, and I was just like, okay.
God damn it.
Yeah. It was kind of funny what we predicted last week. The exact opposite happened.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Last of Us is going to get a release date, no problem. Yeah,
Nope.
this, that, and the other thing. I can't even remember, but pretty much everything that we said was complete opposite. So it's like,
Yeah, it was just like all the conferences were just like more stuff we'd already seen. I mean, the new Ghost Recon was cool and the Ubisoft deal. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of standout stuff. A lot of cool indie games though, like Carry On. That game looks freaking
that
sick.
was probably Carry On and Blasphemous are like my two.
I don't remember Blasphemous.
It's kind of like Castlevania, but taken to the next level. So it's like a Slain.
Oh, okay.
If you remember that heavy metal like side scroller.
The guys that made Slain are making one of the games that I saw at E3, but I can't remember the name of it. But it was them because there was like 8-bit, guitar guys slaying on their guitar and stuff. I think that's
that game
company.
starts with a V because I just watched a trailer for it today. I can't remember the name of it.
Right, but I think they're the ones that are doing it. I think.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
I noticed that right away. It's a similar art style. So,
but there was, the new Zelda looks interesting. We'll see how.
it's gonna be like a Twilight Princess,
I don't, okay.
or not a Twilight Princess, but like Majora's Mask. I think it's going to be timed. There's going to be like a countdown. I don't think Calamity Ganon is truly beaten. Which, by the way, good segue. I just recently beat Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me.
Yeah.
How's the ending?
It was pretty cool. I feel guilty because I cheesed the entire Hyrule Castle. There are spires that come out of the ground that surround the castle and form like the dark layer around it. Mm-hmm. I somehow managed to climb up one of the spires and use Vivali's Gale, like fly up and then wing glide right into the cutscene where you fight Calamity Ganon. But I'm sure I miss a bunch of stuff. But one thing that I did notice after you beat the game, and maybe this is just my error and I did something wrong, but after the game is beaten, the final boss, you cannot go back and continue playing the side missions.
Huh.
So it's kind of weird, like, because spoilers, it's really, who cares? You get a house, so you can like put like some high buck items, like display them.
Oh, okay.
In your house. So like, of course, the swords and shields are
the hell was
weird.
that?
I don't know. Swords and shields are they break over time. Oh, that's children.
Is it kids? Bottle
Maybe.
kids?
It's bottle kids.
Run.
No, it's just kind of cool. You get to display some of your higher, I don't know, damage, or you know what I mean, resistance items.
That's cool.
Cooler items. And yeah, I don't know. It was good.
I know you were heartbroken about Animal Crossing getting delayed.
I am, but I'm also like, dude, you're going to be 31 years old by the time that comes out. Do you really need to be playing Animal Crossing? And one part of me is like, no, because I know I'm going to play like maybe 20 hours and then fall off because I didn't have a life when I played the first one. Like I was in 8th grade, so of course I loved it. It was just like a huge time sink. You know what I mean? That's all it really is. And I guess that's most games, but especially that game. But it's still fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like a Stardew Valley, but with a different aesthetic. So
That's all you, bud. I
know.
don't do those kind of games.
I know, but the first one was cool because you could do special things, and it was kind of like meta, almost like a Dark Souls, where you had to talk with friends and like, oh, well, if you show up on May 24th at 7 p.m., this fox shows up and gives you like this Halloween print for your house, or like, I take a step further. I forgot how you do it, but I think if you send fossils either the company sends a bag back with a original NES game that you can put in your house. So by the end of the game, I think I had like 16 NES games that I put in my like basement.
Weird.
That you could play. They were playable. They weren't just like, oh, Excite Bike. No, you could go and play that in the game. So it was kind of neat in that sense.
Cool. I'm just excited about Cyberpunk. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
April of next year.
I think that is one. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be hopping on the next console train. I'm thinking...
Not right away, no.
No, I don't know. Because like I'm almost thinking just build a PC.
Then you got to buy a new graphics card every 2 years.
Yeah, but I do that anyways with a console.
Not every 2 years.
Well, 3.5. I mean, that's what I did with the original Xbox. So
well, I think the X is going to stand the test of time for a while yet. It's a good machine, so we don't have anything to worry about really.
No, but they should have it backwards compatible, like Halo 4.
Yeah.
Or no, Halo 4. What is it, like 6 now? I'm sorry.
Infinite or whatever?
Yeah, Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
God.
It'll play on the Xbox One.
It should.
It will.
Because if it doesn't, that's bullshit.
No, it will. They won't force us to do that. The Xbox One X just came out. That'll be the new S, of the series. It'll be the cheaper of the series.
I hate this, though. I hate the increments.
Whatever.
Especially, not to get political, but with the new tariffs. That's going to make it even more expensive. So that's another reason why I'm thinking like PC. Because at least some of the exclusive games I can get on PC at a cheaper rate.
If you jump ship and go to PC, I'm never talking to you again.
All right.
Deal.
We'll talk to Chase.
Yeah.
Get me set up.
I just can't wait for Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun. And I trust those guys that it's going to be polished. Like it's finished. They have a year now to polish it. So I have huge faith in this game. I'm hoping it's going to be good. And then, of course, I'm excited about Doom, too. Doom's going to be awesome.
Doom Eternal is my most anticipated game of this year.
Yep.
I think second in line is probably Jedi Fallen Order. Just based on what I've seen, it doesn't look like more of the same. Some of the cinematic moments, especially in 4K, are going to be like, whoa.
Dude, when he's in the water with those walkers...
I didn't even see that part. I saw the part when he was like climbing outside the AT-AT.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But they showed the part where he was swimming up to him and they were off in the distance and they're just lumbering with all these weeds all over him. And he gets closer and closer and then you do like a Assassin's Creed style climb around the thing to get up to the thing and then you go in the thing.
I'm just saying, yeah, it's probably gonna... Because who developed it? EA. That's where it's like,
It's Respawn though.
Oh, see,
yeah.
We should have no problem. And everybody's like, oh, it's going to be too easy. I'm just like, dude, later on, trust me, it's going to get hard enough.
People are saying that it's going to be hard.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the game, what they're trying to do is not punish you. They're trying to teach you the mechanics of the game so that you can get better later.
They said it was very Dark Souls-y.
Really?
So, yeah. And there's like Metroidvania type maps where you can go to other places and open things and blah, 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 blah.
That's my second. And then my third, I'm going to try to rent, if possible, because I feel like it's going to be short, Death Stranding. Everyone has no idea what the hell is going on with this game.
No, it's just going to be
most of everyone.
It's going to be an acid trip, video game acid trip.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna say it gets clocked at 6 hours. He's had 2 years to build it. He just got into his new studio, so unless he's been working on this for a majority of like 4 years prior to this, I think that's how long it's been since he left Konami.
I think so, yeah. Could have been though. As soon as he left, he could have started his own thing.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he would need people surrounding him, but the people that there's probably some people that went with him from Konami. So,
probably. I think a bunch of people did actually. You're not excited about Borderlands? I'm pumped for that game.
I don't know. I'm soured by the owner of that company.
I know. What a douchebag, man.
Like, he's just like...
Pitchford? He's just whatever. I mean, do what you want, but the way it sounds is he like stole money from the company, so...
amongst other allegations that have yet to be determined, which those are pretty serious allegations. So if you choose to read up about it yourself, I don't want to talk about it, but...
It's not the rest of the people at the company's fault, though. So.
No, I know. That's a hard thing.
Yeah. Did
you play the expansion that came out at E3 for Borderlands 2?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, people are... I don't know. There's some controversy, of course, because there's some thing where they said, like, oh, there's no loot boxes, but there is, but they're just, like, rewording it or something like that.
Whatever.
I think that's all choice. Like, I don't need to do that. I don't think I've ever done it.
They had that stuff in Borderlands 1 and 2, and I never touched them because you just get loot all the time anyway.
What's the point?
You don't have to. The only thing that I ever bought, I think, was some keys once, like gave them $5 or something, just to open like an exotic chest early or something.
I think Rocket League, when I was super into it,
yeah.
That's when I like threw a couple bucks down for a skin or two. But
Destiny is where my money has. That's just that's where the game I've.
I'm kind of salty at that game because I feel like I buy the expansion and I'm like right up to date, and then next time I try to play, which is like a month later, there's already something else out that I don't have. That's like, well, did you buy this? I'm just like, well, I thought I did. Fucking A.
Well, to be fair, the season pass has been out for a year, and
I could have swore to God I bought it.
Each one of those seasons was like 3 months long, so.
Yeah, because I paid like $40 for one of them. Anyway, that's hearsay.
I've been playing a lot of it again, though. The new season of Opulence came out. They had a huge spike in membership, people playing.
I thought you were going to say jewelry sales.
No. Also, at E3 they announced Shadowfall.
Yeah, Shadows Fall.
The
Light That Binds. Expansion 1.
Yeah.
No. That's a metal band.
The new Destiny one where we go back to the moon from the first Destiny one, and it's like twice as big, and you fight. I think it looks like it's going to be old raids and stuff. It'd be cool if you fought them. Yeah, Destiny's fun again. Well, it's always been fun for me, but I can't get Justin to do it. He just won't do it.
You want to know why? I'll tell you why right now. Because if you're lower level, you're just running behind whoever's the highest.
Yeah, but so what? It's like
because it's just like snooze. It's just like, where'd you guys go? Oh, we're over here, and I'm just like, oh, he's up there, so I gotta try to jump up there, but I don't fight anything.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I don't do that with you though.
You kind of do.
Do I?
A little. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just trying to get you through quick to where we are. That's.
I know it's all a grinding thing.
Yeah.
Grind.
Not anymore. They've changed so much right now. All the systems are different now. So
I still need to grind to get to level 43, so I can even inhabit the 500 gear that I got from the last 2 missions. So, but I like the game, but it's not something that I'm like, I'm gonna go home and play Destiny.
No, but it's fun when you get on and we play. I mean, you can just jump in and play Crucible, and you can use whatever you want. You don't. It's not power based or anything. You can just. It's just a great shooter. Multiplayer shooter. That's what we do.
No, it is. I will give that to you. It is, and I think I probably like that game more than Borderlands.
Oh yeah,
because that game is especially. I think with loot, it really pisses me off when people don't like talk to each other and parcel out, and there's just one guy that's super fast, just running out and grabbing everything.
Well, they changed that in Borderlands though, so everybody gets their own specific loot.
Oh, really?
Like if you open a chest, there's stuff for you and there's stuff for...
Shows how long ago I played that shit. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what's getting changed in this one. So, it'll make it more worth running around and stuff like that. But
what have you been playing, dude?
Dude, I played a lot of stuff.
I'm scared.
I played a game called Headlander. Have you seen that? It's like where you're like a person's head in a space suit, pretty much, or a space helmet.
Oh, the 1970s digital Devolver... Devolver.
It's game. Devolver, yeah, but it's side scrolling, and you like swap. You can jump to other bodies, other robotic bodies. You like use a vacuum or something and suck the head off of the one, and then you plop your head down on the shoulders of it. You can run around and use that thing's perks and everything else. It's pretty good. It's a good little indie game. I played some Hollow Knight, which is extremely freaking hard.
Yeah, it is. I kind of quit. I was just like, I don't have the patience for this right now.
It's like Isaac Was Alone. It's awesome, but it's so hard that it kind of takes the fun away from it. But I give the props for that game. And then I went back and played almost everything because I got, like you said in the beginning, I upgraded to 4K, so I went back and started I played Red Dead for another 12 hours or something like that, walking around looking at stuff. Played a bunch of Shadow the Tomb Raider, Batman. I mean, anything that was upgraded or into 4K. I played Doom again for a while, and it was almost overwhelming playing Doom.
I know.
It's crazy.
Even more overwhelming than I would... Well, I don't know. VR is pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just in the way that 4K runs, and it's on an Xbox X, so it runs at 60 frames, and it's just like, wow. It's like, it's a whole nother thing. When you're used to Destiny at 30, and then you go into Doom at 60, and it's crazy, and there's just shit flying everywhere all the time. It's awesome. What was the other one I played on 4K where I just wowed? Well, Destiny. I told you we were looking at stuff the other day too. 4K is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Especially with the Xbox One X.
Yeah. It's insane. I loved it. It was way worth it. At first I was nervous about spending the money, but I got like an $800 or $900 TV for $375.
Dude, you can't beat that.
No. And it has HDR and the whole works. So, it is what it is, but it's as soon as I got it home and turned it on, I'm like, there's no way I could return this or go back. I can't go back to 1080 now.
Now, you got Games Pass too.
Yes.
How long are you going to hang on to that?
Probably the month.
Really?
Yeah. I do it every once in a while when it's $1. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of stuff on there that I need to play.
Because Gears 5's coming out.
Yep.
but that would be kind of fun to run through with somebody else.
Oh, I'm gonna end up playing it.
Borderlands 3, September 13th. What else here? Oh, Shadowkeep, September 17th, so you'll be busy with that.
Shadowkeep, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is coming out September 20th. I'm looking forward to
Really?
that. It's a remake of the original Game Boy game.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Zelda 2 or Breath of the Wild 2.
I wish. I really wish. Ni no Kuni, who knows about that? That's the first one that comes out on Switch September 20th. Baldur's Gate.
Never played it.
I know that it's a PC game and it's well regarded. It's coming to pretty much everything on September 24th.
What do you, I forgot to ask you. What do you think about Final Fantasy? Are you excited for that?
Oh yeah.
Are you?
I'm hugely excited for that. I don't know what they're gonna do. What are they gonna make 3 parts?
Apparently it's going to have 2 Blu-rays worth of content. So
right now, I just bought Final Fantasy 7 on my Switch for $750. So I figured in my off time, it's kind of like a game where, like, if I'm in a battle, I'll just hit attack most times. If I'm grinding or something in an easy area, I kind of know my way around the first part of the game at least. So I figure I'll try to play through it before I play the new one and just kind of see like what's different, because I told the story many times, but when I bought my original PlayStation, I bought that game because I heard so much about it, but I didn't know you needed a memory card.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I definitely figured out for $750, I'll revisit this game. Plus, I accrue points. So when you buy things on the Nintendo store, you get like credits to go towards like actual games, which is kind of cool.
I've never been a Final Fantasy guy, but I really did end up liking 15, and I'm kind of interested to see what this is like.
Yeah, that's April.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. It's somewhere around there. I think it's going to get pushed back once again.
It's never going to end.
There is a Monster Hunter expansion coming out. I hear it's like an entirely new game, apparently.
That's all the winter stuff, right? Or the mountain stuff?
I don't think it's coming out till later because I don't see it on the list yet. Surge 2.
Yeah.
There's a Surge 2.
Yeah.
That's wild.
When is that?
September 24th. And the funny thing about it is Code Vein comes out the 27th.
Ooh, I'm kind of excited about that one.
Dragon Quest 11 goes to the Switch, blah, 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 blah. Destiny 2 New Light.
Okay.
PC, PS4, Xbox. What the hell is that?
So that is all the content from Destiny 2 when it started to now, up till Shadowkeep or whatever, is free. Everything. So you can jump in, and it jumps you up to within 15 minutes. You'll be up to max light with everybody else, so you can play. And then Shadowkeep comes, and that's the base is going to be free. But then if you want to upgrade stuff, then you pay for the pass or whatever, which is fine. It's like $30, which I'll do. But New Light is going to let everybody's going to be able to play the core Destiny for free. So you're going to be able to play Crucible. And all the maps, and it's not going to lock you out of maps because you don't have that stuff, and it's not going to lock you out of content because you don't have that pass. And each part of the passes you're going to be able to buy individually if you want. You don't have to buy everything with it, which is good. If I didn't have to play Osiris, wouldn't have hurt my feelings. Like, it was bad. It was just junk. So it'd been nice to not have to pay for that. But it's interesting. It's a whole new churn for Bungie and Destiny, man. They're going to the free-to-play model, so we'll see what happens. It's kind of scary. We'll see.
I'm confident we'll do well. That has a huge community behind it, and a lot of people don't like Activision for reasons. I'll
give money to them simply to give money to Bungie. At least at first. If they start fucking up, then I'm not going to support it. But I don't think they.
Is Ghost Recon Breakpoint the new Wildlands?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And they have a Terminator DLC.
I saw that.
That's weird.
No, that's Gears 5.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Gears 5 has a Terminator thing too.
Yeah.
Everybody's got Terminator thing. Apparently that's coming to Mortal Kombat too.
Oh my god. It's a new movie. Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
The campaign looks pretty good in my opinion. Medieval remake from the original PlayStation.
Never played it.
It was pretty good. I remember that was like one of the first games I demoed on the PlayStation at a Circuit City. Oh, I'm old. That comes out October 25th. We're in October now. The Outer Worlds comes out October 25th as well. That's
the Fallout Vegas guys?
Yes.
To me, it looked janky. It still looked janky like Fallout, though.
Let's see. Death Stranding, November 8th. Pokemon Switch, I don't care. It's November 15th now. Yeah, Shenmue 3 is supposed to come out November 19th. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, November 15th. Doom Eternals, November 22nd. And looks like there's nothing coming out in December right now.
Nope, not yet. I can't wait, though. Doom is going to be great. Borderlands is going to be a lot, just simply because there's going to be a lot of our friends are going to be playing. So it's going to be fun. And Yeah, it's going to be Broketober again, and then Broke Spring, because spring is going to be tough too.
You know what I was really bummed about E3 is that I never got a date for Delicious Last Course, the DLC for Cuphead. They never came out with that.
They didn't even show anything.
It was supposed to come out this fall, so I still hope it's coming out this fall. Who knows?
I don't know. It's weird.
It is super weird.
The gaming industry right now is weird. It's like PlayStation and Microsoft are kind of working together, but not really. And then Nintendo and Xbox are working together, which is weird. They're sharing networking stuff, and they're sharing games now and characters. It's Banjo-Kazooie on the frickin' Smash Brothers. It's so weird. So weird.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Here we go. Sorry. Yeah, that. What am I getting into here? I'm sorry, my computer's like on the fritz.
But yeah, E3. I mean, it just told us stuff we already knew, pretty much. There wasn't anything else.
One thing I did want to mention is Fallout 76. I'm not a big Fallout fan, but the way that they kind of came out on stage and with their tail between their legs at Bethesda. I don't know if you watched the.
Yeah, but I also heard a lot of other things of what they said, and it's like you guys are. They basically they knew this game was broken when they sent it out, but they just wanted to. They had to sell it, I don't. Whatever, is janky as hell. I never will play it. I didn't even really like Fallout 4 that much.
Devolver Digital had the greatest.
That was everybody out there, do yourselves a favor and go watch that, the Devolver conference. It's
not with your kids.
No, it's one of the weirdest, strangest things I've ever seen in my life.
It's like a narrated horror movie.
It's like a
narrative driven. I meant
Black Mirror episode
for real,
but horror, like bloody. It's so weird.
It's like Evil Dead.
Yeah, that chick is awesome. Whoever her name is, I can never remember. But like the spokesperson for the company, it's great.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like I should, but
I'm too lazy to look it up.
Let's see, what else do I have on my list? Yeah, I've been on a buying game spree. I went and got Ace Attorney.
Yeah, I've never played that.
I have not played it yet, but I am looking forward to it. Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, you just said. I just know that he was in Marvel games. The Marvel was the Street Fighter or whatever games that Phoenix Wright or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just kind of.
It was just weird.
A weird like graphic novel type game where you got to poke around. It's like an adventure game as well. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things, but the trilogy came out for cheap. Travis Strikes Again. I got. There's a Tetris 99 expansion where you can actually like play offline. I'm kind of addicted to that game.
Never played it yet. I want to do that on 4K.
It's only on Switch.
Oh.
But basically, it's Battle Royale Tetris. Betsy's obsessed.
Well, I know what it is, but I thought it's only on Switch.
Every single night. Yeah. At least 5 games. She's getting down there, too. She's gotten, like, I think 3 is her lowest. That she's almost got it. It's pretty wild.
That's crazy.
Then she watches me, and she's like, why would you do that? What are you doing?
Like, shut up. Read your book or something.
Yeah, no.
Tell me how it is.
No, I give it right back to her. Trust me. Just like, you're choking. She starts laughing. Oh my god.
I had Stevie look at. She does not into gaming at all, but she doesn't care. Like, 'cause she'll watch her TV, her programs, and I'll sit and play games next to her, and she don't, whatever. But I had Red Dead on, and she looked at it. She was like, "Oh, I thought that was a movie for a second."
And you're like it is, but you control it.
Yeah, and I turned it up so she could hear the voice acting. It was when they were gonna snip that dude's nuts off. She's like, "What is going on in this game?" I'm like, "Well, it's Grand Theft Auto on horses. It's crazy."
That doesn't mean anything to Stevie.
Well, no, she knows what Grand Theft Auto is.
Oh, okay.
She watched Balam and all that. Every time they'd hang out back in the day, they'd either be playing Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or something like
Just
that.
going running people over like a maniac.
Yeah. So revisiting that game again makes me realize how great it was. I almost forgot because I played so much of it, but then you see it again, and it like I know I keep saying it, but 4K when you put it on in there, it's like a whole nother game. It's stunning.
A whole new world. Yeah. I sang it off key just for copyright reasons, so I just want to let you know that. It was kind of funny. I had a GameStop experience.
Uh-oh.
I bought Darksiders for the Switch.
Okay.
After I had a couple drinks, I'm like, oh, this looks good. And I get it back, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm never going to play this. So then I took that, and I bought Sonic Team Racing.
Okay.
So I went to trade in Sonic Team Racing. So we go in there, return the game. I'm like, I want to trade this in. Okay, whatever. And he's like, all right. Well, I want to put it towards Super Mario Maker 2 that's coming out this Friday.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, your balance is 11 something. I'm just like, so a brand new game that just came out 2 weeks ago. How much am I trading that in for? $14.30. I'm just like, oh, whatever.
I know.
Because literally the game gave me motion sickness when I was playing it.
Yeah.
Handheld. I don't know why. It's like the frames were like choppy. So going around corners and stuff, I'm just like, ugh. Which is weird to get for a 2D game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. GameStop's not long for this world, I think. I think they lost like $10 billion last year.
Oh my God.
Like, holy shit. And they're a publicly traded company too, so it's like, oof. Which sucks because there's a lot of good guys that I go and buy stuff from at GameStop. Like, I don't care about buying new games from there. I'm not a hater. I like to support my GameStop. The other GameStop's a bunch of assholes. That's why I go to this one.
Yeah, the one that I go to isn't all that bad. So, cool story, bro. I watched the original Ghost in the Shell. It's funny that you mentioned that because I watched the original anime. It's so much better than the Scarlett Johansson version. I don't know if you've ever watched the original. Mm-hmm. Oh, the colors and like everything about it. Like I kind of was like, I read the manga last year and I was like, oh yeah, I have this. I'll just put it in. And I'm like, I'll just watch 10 minutes of this. And I look and it's like half hour later. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm getting into this.
Yep. It's great. I own the Scarlett Johansson one just because I get what they were trying to do and it looked cool. Like visually that movie's really awesome. It really does capture like the characters and stuff. But it's just, everybody just hates it because it was ScarJo.
Yeah, I know.
I loved it because it's ScarJo. So,
would have been better if it was Lucy Liu.
No, it would have been better if it was like who played Rose in
Last Jedi? Titanic.
The Last Jedi.
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm just
Kelly
kidding.
Tran.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I don't care who plays what. Doesn't matter to me.
Anyways, the colors and everything in that original cartoon that came out in 1995 were just badass, and it kind of reminded me of something I'd see at Up Down. You should come with me sometime.
I'm saying.
Let's go today.
Call me up. You're on crutches, man. We ain't going nowhere. I'm not.
That is true.
I'm not walking around with you.
Yeah, I know. You could carry me.
No, I couldn't. That's over.
Be like, move! A cripple's coming.
No, that's over my.
Get out of my way.
It's over my weight limit for my back.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Hey, I cut weight
by quite a
Leave
bit,
me alone.
actually. But anyway,
are you 190 or over?
Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
Been watching a ton of baseball. The sad thing is the movies that have come out into theater I'm just like kind of like not into. I don't know why. I heard Godzilla got mixed reviews. Ma got mixed reviews, even though I'm going to watch that at one point just because it's a little bit of a different thriller. I liked Us. A lot of people hate it and say it was boring, but I think it was like a long Twilight episode. It wasn't really scary. It was just kind of just weird. Did some good part.
Did you see the trailer for Midsummer?
Yeah, I've kind of been curious about that movie, and I found out what the runtime is, and I might have to wait for DVD.
It's like 2.5 hours or something.
2 hours and 25 minutes long. So the first hour is going to be the slow burn of whatever tragedy happens in the beginning of the trailer. The middle part's going to be like, hey, we're having fun for about an hour, and then I think, based on the trailer, some guy jumps off a cliff and things start getting really fucking weird.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's taking acid and stuff, and
so they can control them. And
yeah.
I see what they're doing. It's like a Wicker Man.
I was just gonna say Wicker Man.
Yeah, but in the daylight, it is interesting. The mutated woman that you see at the ending, I have a feeling that that's going to end up to be some type of like higher being that's going to be like put into that girl where she's like, we're so glad that you came, especially you, or something like creepy like that. It's like something like, it looks like you never watch it because it has that chick you don't like, but it reminds me of Mother, where it just seems like maybe just allegory ridden and just full of it's just like way too over the top. It's like borderline Requiem bullshit.
Yeah,
so it's like
it's gonna be
I saw there was a bear that they were dissecting and like people in the shadows, and I don't know, like it looks intriguing if it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because the 2 hour runtime for Hereditary, I don't know if you ever watched that movie.
No.
Oh. It's a good horror movie, but it's not like oh my god, I'm terrified.
I watched the review on Red Letter Media, and so it kind of spoiled it because I didn't really care. Like whatever. Horror movies, I'm not much to go to see a horror movie anyway.
It's good to see them in the theater.
I don't think so. I don't like them.
I think so. Like when I saw Get Out, and it was like packed. You remember that, or not Get Out, but don't Don't Breathe.
Oh.
With that old army dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
And they break into his house to steal all his money.
Yeah, he's blind or whatever.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
But
I know,
in the
I gotta
theaters,
see it.
like, you know what I mean? People are clapping. It's like you want to root for the person that broke in, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's a double-edged thing. It gets real weird at the ending.
So I heard.
So.
Oh, yeah, I want to see it. Hopefully it'll come to Nexus, Netflix at some point. See, The Office is going off at Netflix?
Yeah, that's fine. I've already watched it 4 fucking times.
I know, but that's kind of stinks. I like just popping that on every once in a while. Well, Trailer Park Boys it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Until they go onto their own streaming platform.
Yeah, they won't. They're just sitting
It's called SwearNet.
raking in the money.
Pretty much. Isn't that right, Bubs?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Hey, what else have you been up to? What else should we cover?
Baseball. Watching the Twins, man.
Yeah.
Killing it this year.
They are. I think they're now 8 games ahead of...
9.
9. Really?
Yep. 9 ahead of Cleveland.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, it's not enough. It's like, Jesus, it's 9 games. When's the last time the Twins were 9 games in first place? I mean, seriously. And they're one of the best teams in baseball for record-wise and hitting-wise and home run-wise and double-wise and pitching-wise. Like, come on. What do you want? Even if this goes to hell, which I'm kind of expecting it to.
Well, duh, it's Minnesota curse.
But it's still been fun, man. This is like the most fun I've had watching the Twins since way back when they were making the playoffs all the time and they were like solid team with Johan Santana and all them guys back then. Like that was the glory days, and it feels like that. It's fun. It's been like a 10-year drought, man, where we have just watched horrible baseball, just 100-game losses years, you know, and just like, man. And now this year, they're just killing it. So good for them, man. Go Twins. That's my shit.
So. Yeah.
They're my favorite team, my favorite sport. That's so much fun to have that again. It's like people that really love the Vikings when they went 13-3. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel right now. It's like, yes, let's go.
Wasn't that with Favre?
No, that was 2 years ago. With Keenum, remember?
Oh, that's right. And it was all for naught.
For not.
I hate that.
And then we stunk it up last year.
Oh, why not? Yeah, that was a shit show last year. Oh my god.
Don't get me started.
Should we go to 20 questions?
We can do the back of the box quick since you have one. So we can do that quick and then we'll do 20 questions.
All right, here we go. I don't have the year. Let's see.
You don't have the year.
I'm trying.
Way to be prepared, Daryl.
Well, I don't have... It doesn't show it. I just have the literal back of the box.
The back of the box. Back of the box, Daryl.
I know, I messed it up.
Should I do 20 questions first?
I think it came out 2009.
Okay.
In that era. Okay. So Xbox 360, 2009.
Okay.
It is a video game. Let me pull this up. Battle through a heavy metal fantasy world. Vanquish foes with axe and electrified guitar. Go ahead.
Is it got your doppelganger in it as a voice?
Yeah,
Jack
see,
Black?
this is bullshit.
So Brutal Legend, right?
You're cheating.
I'm not
You looked
cheating.
at my phone. You brought my phone over to me and you cheated.
No, I brought your phone to you.
Wow.
I looked it up, too.
Bullshit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was it?
That was it.
Oh.
I thought that would get you.
No. Nah, not this time,
I didn't
Daryl.
think that you would actually have played that game, honestly.
I haven't played that game, but I know what it was.
But you know of its existence.
I do. 20 questions.
I already know which one you're going to pick.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
12 years ago on the PSP, Final Fantasy.
Original?
Yes. The Amazing Spider-Man on PlayStation 3, 7 years ago.
Never played that.
Really?
No.
That was good. The original, or Shovel Knight, 5 years ago already. I love that game. Did you like those games?
Yeah, I have it on 3DS.
Golden Axe 3 on the Genesis, 26 years ago.
Sorry about that.
25 years ago, Super Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. That was, I played that Street Fighter more than any Street Fighter ever in my life. All the time.
My favorite was Super Street Fighter 2 Alpha Turbo X3.
That was 2. 0.5, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Xbox 360, 12 years ago, one of my favorite games, The Darkness.
Dude.
Great game.
Did they come out with a third one?
2. No, they've only had 2 so far. The second one was really good too. It's just brutal. And I think the guy that voiced the darkness is the dude from what's that rock punk band? I'll think of it.
Okay. I love that game. That was like a darker version of Max Payne, but it also had Sex with Jericho, that Clive Barker game. Mm-hmm. It's like a weird mending of, I don't know. It was a really creepy game.
Very dark game. Very violent game. But very good.
Very good.
Yeah, it was really cool. The first one I remember when I played it on PlayStation 3 the first time, I was like, my buddy's PS3. I was like, what is this game? And it was so cool. Yeah, it was awesome.
It's like Fear, but you're the one to be afraid of.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Yeah, because you'd go in and like
You
the
thrive in
gangsters
the
and
dark.
stuff would be like, "Oh shit, he's here, Jackie's here," and he'd be like, "Rah," and just release your dark powers and just ripping dudes apart.
Kind of like a prototype before prototype. You know what I mean?
The guy that did it was in that band saying, "You want
Henry
it
Rollins?
all, but you can't have it."
Garbage?
No, not Ugly Kid Joe either. Faith No More.
Oh,
That's who it was.
cool story, bro.
Persona 2, 20 years ago.
I never played any of those games. I'm from Minnesota.
16 years ago on the GameCube, Wario World.
Never played it because who cares about Wario? Weirdos.
Yeah. 8 years ago, Kerbal Space Program,
Not
which is
King
awesome.
Shing. I never played Kerbal Space Program.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, no, actually, there's a bunch more. 23 years ago, the Nintendo 64.
Today?
Well, it was on the 23rd, like this week. You know?
Damn.
19 years ago on the PC, Deus Ex. Wow.
That was a great game. God, who developed that? They're still I think they actually have a hand in making Cyberpunk. Maybe I'm just full of shit. I could have swore one of the developers.
Yeah, it's
I can't remember though. It's like naming football players. I can remember some of them and not all of them.
Yeah, I know. Of course, then Super Mario 64 23 years ago because it was a launch title, and I remember playing a lot.
At Target.
A lot.
Ding, 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 ding.
10 years ago, Fight Night 4. Great game. It's a reason I bought my 360 when I saw that game. And then 4 years ago, Batman Arkham Knight. All right, your question or your guess or your quiz for this week. 28 years ago, I'm sorry. June 23rd, 1991.
I love cooking breakfast to the song.
It would be good.
What was the date again? I'm sorry.
1991, 28 years ago.
Was it multiplayer?
No.
Was it a 2D side scroller?
Yes.
Was it a shooter?
No.
Platformer?
Yes.
Licensed characters? TMNT?
No.
Jaws?
No. That's 5.
Was it a sports game?
No.
Okay. I was thinking Double Dribble because it is 2D and...
Not platformer, though.
Oh, that is true. Not a shooter.
Mm-mm.
Is this a beat 'em up?
No.
Platformer, single player. Did you have wings in this game?
No.
Okay. Ding, ding.
Were you thinking Kid Icarus or something?
Yeah. Single player. Were there sequels?
Yes.
What's a platformer that's first player? Non-licensed. Not a multiplayer. 2D. Oh. Is your character pink?
No.
Damn it.
10.
That was a good one. I was thinking Kirby. 91. That's pretty early, actually. That's super early. Not a sports game. Is this on an original Nintendo?
No.
No. Is this on Game Boy?
No.
This is why I'm having issues. What else was out at that point in time? 91. Genesis wasn't out. Was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 91. It was Nintendo. Genesis. What else
Genesis. Was this on Sega Genesis?
Yes.
Okay. That changes my whole route of thinking. Single player, 2D platformer. Were you a hedgehog?
Yes.
But I gotta figure out which one it was. Did this cartridge have an expansion slot on the top?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I'm going deep.
No, I don't remember.
This helps with the silence.
We're gonna get banned so hard on YouTube.
I don't care.
Yeah,
no
whatever.
one's gonna hear this shit.
Yeah.
Channels use music all the fucking time.
Yeah,
all
but
the
not
time.
Nintendo or Disney. They don't fuck with those guys.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
What about covers?
I mean, that's different, I guess.
Technically, if you stream something from Nintendo, isn't that stealing their music and profiting off of it, like Twitch streamers?
That was always the fight. That's why Nintendo didn't like streaming at first. Anyway,
Single player, platformer, Sonic the Hedgehog, but I gotta figure out which one it is, which is really hard to distinguish because did this first level start with Green Hill Zone?
I think so.
How many questions do I have left?
5. I don't remember though.
You don't remember much about the game, so if I start getting to specifics...
Yeah, don't get too specific because it's just like... I would say don't overthink it too much. That's what I would say.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was
Was that Green Zone was the first one?
Yeah, Green Hill Zone.
Yeah. Good job, Daryl.
I tried,
You didn't even have help this week. Not that Justin ever is much help. I
He's
don't
like,
know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, dude.
I just...
Oh, it's 7 minutes long.
I was thinking, I don't know. Yep, there it is.
We're jamming.
Yep.
Jamming.
Well, it was... Oh, we got to shout out real quick and say thanks to Eric for helping us out with a couple episodes.
Thank you, Eric.
That's
you were
fun.
the shit. You're what came first. We're the shit.
Yeah, he was shit. Oh, the shit.
The shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the Boston's Bruins losing the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't care about football.
I care nothing about football. That's hockey, bro.
I know.
See how much
So, yeah.
time we got left here. Oh, we're good.
We could do a little shorter episode this week, too. You're hobbling around.
Yeah, I'm getting old, pretty much.
Yeah,
Long
man.
story short.
Welcome, my son.
To Gene.
God. Are we going to Weird Al?
No.
Why
Too
not?
expensive. $47 plus tax for a ticket.
Is
Can't
that how
do
much it is?
Yeah.
Is it just for him?
Yep.
There's no opener? Or
I
anything?
don't. Even if there was an opener, what would be worth it?
Dude, I would pay $50 to see him once. I have never seen him. I have more of a connection with me
Exactly.
than you.
Exactly.
Because I was there for the original stuff.
I was there for running with scissors. Intergalactic, planetary,
Oh.
intergalactic. I get knocked down. Gotta get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
I remember it's just one of those days from his first one. Just lost one of my socks in the dryer. I can't find my wallet and my hair is on fire. Just one of those days. Never mind, it's just one of those days.
He's the best parody artist that has ever lived.
747 just crashed into my den, and I can't remember.
Copyright. Sued. We're all
Anyway,
done.
I probably want to go see him. I can't wait for the State Fair though. I always love it.
I am seeing a few concerts this summer.
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited for Tenacious D. Finally get to see them.
whatever.
What do you mean?
Nah, I don't know. Don't get me started. It's not one of my favorites.
ELO.
Yellow. I just kind of like after I found out they don't really play their stuff. It's kind of like whatever. Then it's just like a parody band. It's just
Pretty
like
much.
Weird Al,
Yeah.
except that Weird Al has real musicians.
So does Tenacious D.
Yeah, but Weird Al can play some shit too.
So can Tenacious D.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
They have a good movie.
It's okay.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
And I do like the Pick of Destiny. I like this. I like the soundtrack. It was
Peter Frampton and Jason Bonham, his son, they're doing Led Zeppelin songs at Hinckley. Should be interesting. Let's see. I'm going to some bands you have no idea who they even were.
My cousin was in Red Rock to see Death Cab for Cutie. That'd be kind of cool.
A little too light for me for Red Rock.
Guilty pleasure for me. Is those guys?
I like the Tourists, and that's about as far as it goes.
You're a tourist, yep. Their new stuff, it's Death Cab, you know. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. They're weebs, you know.
Weeaboos?
Yeah. They're like, you know, Mr. Sensitive. So.
They're like that guy from Fantastic Bass and Where to Find Them.
Yes.
Sure.
Did you watch that video of the greatest the gunslinger?
I didn't have time. I will.
Excellent. You should watch it.
I promise I will.
It's on YouTube. It's one of the greatest little Western short films ever.
I will definitely check it out on the big screen when I get home.
Yep. It's awesome.
Promise.
Everybody should check it out.
Here's the secret question for this week. It's a pretty easy one. I'm pretty sure I ask it every single time, but what's the one album or song or mixture of songs to remind you of summer?
Remind me of summer? Mm-hmm. Offspring.
That's a good one.
Smash Mouth. Sugar Ray.
You're like, where should I stop?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of any Van Halen song, like original Van Halen. Beach Boys. Any like oldies station, you know, sitting out in the boat listening to that shit, like we did at Justin's Cabin. Remember when we were circling in the little lake because we'd get country and one half of the circle and the other half would switch back.
Well,
over
we were listening to the radio, so we'd have the same station on, but depending where we were, we'd pick up two different channels, and we were just crying, laughing, going in circles.
Oh, it was funny.
I think that was one of the funniest things ever. Just Justin's up. He just really laid into it. It was really cute.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, my computer's hot.
How about you? What's your remembrance?
Yeah, you kind of took that away from me. I was going to say like Gorillaz' first album, Papa Roach. Their first album, I like that a lot. I was really into System of a Down, Toxicity at that point in time. Ooh, Eiffel 65's Europop. I was into that. God help me. And one...
How about Ace of Base?
Ace of Base, that was a little like younger in my younger years, but in my older years, I'm thinking like the Eminem show. I remember it came out in like June.
Yep.
Blink-182, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
D12. I remember that.
D12. I definitely picked that up. I mean, the list goes on, but I'm thinking like my number one summer song is Goldfinger's Superman.
I can be your Superman.
No. Oh my God. No, that is...
3 Doors Down.
No, that's Eminem.
What, Superman?
Yeah, I can be your Superman. Well, that you just went on a. Oh, that's funny. Well, now
Are you talking about the 3 Doors Down Superman?
No,
song?
I'm talking about the song that was from Tony Hawk. Oh, you just love commercials.
Oh, I love them. And now they have multiples in front of them.
It's
now,
like,
too.
hey, in case we don't take up enough of your time, here's another one. Well, we just offer free entertainment.
And you can hardly skip them anymore. They're like 35 seconds long. Every once in a while, a 5-minute one will pop up. I'm like, nope, fuck you. Oh, yeah. Little ska. Yeah, good shit. Good shit, dude. Yep.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, bro.
Yep. Classic. I was just talking about that with somebody the other day.
Probably me. Because I want them to make a good one, and the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 was just a pile of dog shit, so...
This reminds me of awesome music times in the 90s. Like that.
Yeah, they never signed to a label, so they're pretty...
Yeah. I remember the whole ska phase, too. When they would be on Conan, and then...
Conan?
Cherry Poppin' Daddies would be on there, yeah.
Big Poppin'...
And then Big Pop... what is it?
Big Poppin' Cherry?
No.
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember either.
Welcome to Geriatric Cast.
Yeah. I'm tired, man.
Sedatives!
We should play some more Destiny, though.
Maybe if you're nice to me.
We should play. I'm always nice to you, man.
I
even helped you carry your shit in here.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
thanks, lady from Subway.
Well, you know.
Well, yeah.
Lady from Subway. Oh,
yeah.
her.
Yeah. Well, Well, I suppose it's about that time. Thanks for sticking with us.
Thanks for listening, folks. Me and Justin will be on next week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're still going to do that?
Yep, we're going to do one. And then hopefully we can all get to... Well, we're getting close, man. He's going to be Papa Justin pretty soon. So then we're going to have some... Definitely not going to have him around
Papa Justin. Now we might have to have a new rotating member, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll try to get some people to...
Because Justin can always come back.
We could have Matt in his NPR voice.
So the thing about Attack on Titan is that Aaron, the main character, just really didn't want to.
And what you really don't know about him is...
And what you know is what you...
Yeah.
You can email us, cyberlunch1@outlook.com, or contact us via our Facebook page at Cyberlunch.
You almost messed that up.
Cyberlunch. We are looking forward to seeing you again next week for another lunchroom discussion.
Enjoy the weather, everybody.
Enjoy the weather. That's going to be 90s this week.
And everybody calm down. Start being nicer to each other and start being pricks all the time.
Yeah, be like Bill and Ted. Be excellent to each other.
That's right.
We're looking forward to seeing you again next week for another lunchroom discussion. I'm Daryl.
I almost said Justin. I'm Jake.
Cyber Lunch, we're out.
Bye-bye. Go Twins.